Yo guys, what is up? Back with another video. Before we start this video, I want you to hit the subscribe button, turn on post notification, comment down below if you want to become the fan of the week. As always, let's get started into this video. Title of this video is basically Family Guy jokes that went too far, that crossed the line. Basically, you know them Family Guy jokes that are like way too inappropriate. Yeah, we're going to be reacting to some of them today, and let's get started.
But where are those good old-fashioned values? Well, you won't find them here. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 Family Guy jokes that crossed the line.
I'm Bob Costas, here with Boston Marathon winner Peter Griffin. Peter, how did you do it?
I'll tell you, Bob, I just got in my car and drove it.
Before we begin, we publish new videos every day, so be sure to subscribe for more great content. For this list, we'll be highlighting the Family Guy gags that went too far, whether they made light of very sensitive topics or were just incredibly disgusting.
Alright guys, so comment down below which three cartoons are better, American Dad, Family Guy, or Cleveland Show. In my opinion, I feel like Family Guy is better because it's like, it has, the jokes are like more funny than like the other ones, and like, you know, so yeah, comment down below which one you think is better out of the three. Yeah, but I'm going with Family Guy, so.
Expect both mature content and spoilers ahead.
Take him out.
No! Check it out. It's a John F. Kennedy Pez dispenser. Oh.
Number 10, Jesus' Visit.
I'm actually glad you're all here tonight. I want to tell you that one of you will betray me.
When Peter learns that Jesus Christ has returned to Earth and is keeping a low profile in Quahog, the Griffin patriarch invites him over for dinner. There, Jesus tells the story of his crucifixion, which doesn't exactly make for a wholesome dinner conversation.
Then they put me in a hole with a rock in front of it for 2 whole days, and come Sunday, bam, I rise from the dead.
Okay, that sounds like a nutty weekend, but I can top it.
Peter convinces Jesus to reveal himself to the world, and the Son of God quickly becomes a nationwide celebrity, soaking up the limelight. While it's not an intentionally harmful episode, critics agreed there's something off-putting about Jesus being portrayed as a reckless rock star wannabe. At least there was one silver lining about this episode. Or have you not heard?
Well, a bird. The bird is the word.
Number 9, Somewhere That's Green.
Oh my god. Herbert,
Family
bro.
Guy takes pride in its funny/unique musical numbers, but this is just something else. Herbert, the creepy old man obsessed with Chris, takes the teen out for dinner. We then cut to a fantasy musical number of Herbert singing Somewhere That's Green from Little Shop of Horrors, with him as Audrey and Chris as Seymour.
We snuggle watching Lucy on a big, enormous 12-inch screen.
Apparently you were supposed to sympathize with Herbert because he's old and looking for love.
Oh god.
And that doesn't excuse
Oh
his
god.
constant stalking. All the scene does is take his obsession to a creepy new level, and dressing him like Donna Reed does nothing to help his case.
Somewhere that's green.
Number 8, Prom Night Dumpster Baby.
I'm just a prom night dumpster baby. I got no mom or dad.
The scene starts out as a cutaway of a girl at a prom dropping something in the dumpster. And then it gets disturbing. An abandoned baby with a Sinatra-like voice sings the blues about...
I wonder if this is where Stewie came from, because he doesn't look like anything like his family. He has like a football-shaped head, no facial features that are the same, and he has a different accent. So I wonder if this is where Stewie came from.
being abandoned, and is soon joined by other discarded infants, all of them strutting their stuff while using their umbilical cords like canes.
I miss my mom,
but she's at the prom.
so I'm a prom night dumpster baby.
While the song has a certain charm to it and the visuals are definitely creative, it still carries a note of shock value by featuring discarded infants left in the cold. This is undoubtedly one of the show's strangest musical numbers, and yet it still managed to sneak its way past the censors.
I'm taking a stroll.
He's taking a stroll.
I'm taking a stroll.
Number 7. Vietnam Memorial.
And there's the Vietnam War Memorial.
During a road trip, Peter and the gang pass by the Vietnam Veterans Memorial in Washington, D.C. While there, they notice a Vietnamese man harassing 2 U.S. veterans, boasting loudly about how he killed several of their friends, and referring to the memorial as a scoreboard like an obnoxious gamer.
Scoreboard! Scoreboard!
Who is this supposed to be funny for exactly? Not only does it paint Vietnamese people in an irritating negative light, it's also insulting the memories of those who served in the war. Family Guy cutaways are usually pointless, but entertaining. But this one seems like it was made just to mock both parties.
Hey, I know that guy. I'll kill him. He cried like a bitch. Vietnam, undefeated.
Number 6. Brian cleans Stewie's diaper.
All right, I'll do
Oh,
it.
I've seen this.
What are you talking about?
After getting locked in a bank...
Okay, this episode was like the first episode I've ever watched. Okay, I was like, I don't even know how old I was. I was like sitting like on the TV. I was like looking. I didn't know what this was. Like, I was so confused when I was little, and yeah.
vault. Stewie poops his diaper and enlists Brian to help clean up the mess. The two go back and forth as Stewie tries to convince Brian to lick his diaper clean, until the latter reluctantly agrees.
Okay. Don't do it right here. I don't want to watch.
What follows is an agonizingly long sequence of Brian eating Stewie's waste, and then Stewie's vomit. While we don't see any of the feces, fortunately, this revolting scene is dragged on further than it should be, and with no music or cutaway gags, we have to endure every second of gross-out humor gone wrong.
So, yeah, thanks.
Number 5, Michael J. Fox cutaway.
You only have 2 white shirts?
How is that too far? It's like a dude. It's somebody helping out a friend. That's not too far.
Well, I had a third one, but it got ruined at that wine tasting at Michael J. Fox's house.
While recollecting what happened to one of his shirts, Peter makes a statement about a censored cutaway gag.
See, he has this disease, and it makes him shake a lot, and what with all the shaking, he spilled his wine all over my shirt, and my shirt was ruined.
The cutaway was supposed to show Michael J. Fox spilling wine on Peter's shirt because of his Parkinson's disease. But Peter explains in detail why they weren't going to show it, and then they show it anyway.
So, anyway, that's what happened to my shirt. I'm glad we took the high road on this one. What's that? Oh, wait, now they're telling me they do want to show it.
This wasn't the first time they've made a crack about Parkinson's either, having previously jabbed at Muhammad Ali.
Looks like Muhammad Ali drew this.
What a dumbass.
But this time they had the gall to say they wanted to take the high road, only to completely backpedal for a cheap laugh at Michael's expense.
I really like the finish on this Shiraz. Son of a bitch, what is your problem?
Number 4, Quagmire's dad's sex change.
And while I'm in Quahog, I plan to have a sex change operation.
Oh, come on, just be gay.
Quagmire's Navy man father is in town, but the others are puzzled by his effeminate mannerisms. They write it off as him being gay, but it turns out it's deeper than that. He's actually a transgender woman in town for a sex change, and is changing his name to Ida.
All I've talked about...
What was that? I just heard a noise over there. I don't know what that was.
For years with these people is what a war hero you were.
And I was. I'm changing my future, not my past.
Quagmire's bitter attitude is more realistic. He's uncomfortable and confused by this sudden change in someone he deeply admires. Everyone else's attitude, however, is downright appalling, as they make crude remarks and treat Ida like some sort of monster. Brian's reaction is worst of all, making what
Oh, them freaking Jenga blocks. I still have those freaking Jenga blocks. That you saw in my vlog the other day. Where me and Brandon made a blanket fort. And played Ultimate Jenga. I still have them. I literally heard two noises. I don't know if I got that on camera. And literally they just started freaking, like I heard, it sounded like the thing, like something hit it. And then like the box, there's Jenga blocks around the Jenga box. But like they started moving. Bruh, like one of them just went all the way over. Look at that. Look at that, it's hard to tell. Bro, it's freaking sketchy. Guys, that's gonna wrap it up for this video. As I said before, turn post notifications on, hit the subscribe button, comment down below, and if you want to be the fan of the week, as always, the link in the video for this video will be in the description below. Oh God, that was sketchy. Alright guys, peace out.